be selected once, and Category B schools can be selected twice. A candidate can select all three choices from Category C or Category E. Additionally, candidates are to select one mandatory senior high technical or vocational technical school and program from Category E. This category consists of all public senior high technical and vocational schools in Ghana. Candidates must know that when placed in a school in this category, the program of choice shall be a technical or vocational program. Also, candidates are to select one school from Category D. Category D represents the day school option. These schools are schools that students will prefer to attend as day students and therefore must be schools that are located in the candidate's catchment area. In total, all candidates must select 5 schools. Parents are supposed to
compare and contrast the nitrogens in an amine and in an amide. Yes, Holy Child.
In an amine, the nitrogen is directly bonded to hydrogen atoms and carbon atoms, or sometimes carbon atoms only. But in an amide, the nitrogen is directly bonded to an oxygen atom and hydrogen atoms. And the nitrogen in an amide has a higher electron density than the nitrogens in an amine.
So the first thing you said was an amine with an N. And
Yes.
the second is a D.
Yeah.
Repeat it. Repeat what you said.
The nitrogens in an amine are directly bonded to carbon and hydrogen atoms, or sometimes carbon atoms only. And the nitrogens in an amide are directly bonded to oxygen atoms and hydrogen atoms.
No, I won't take it. Okay, so in an amine with an N, the nitrogen is bonded to 1 or 2 or 3 alkyl or aryl groups. But in an amide with a D, the nitrogen is bonded to at least 1 carbonyl carbon. Okay, this is actually the end of round 2.
COVID-19 has changed the world, but despite the challenges, the spirit of Africanacity is still alive. It's in the tenacity of the men and women keeping us going. It's in the creativity you use to work, teach, and do it all. And it's in the ingenuity of all those who are making a difference. Thank you to everyone still getting things done. Your Africanacity inspires us.
Every now and again, Goil makes good things happen. This time, Goil has introduced Super XP Ron 95, a higher grade fuel loaded with additives and yet sold at the same price as normal fuel. Goil Super XP Ron 95 enhances engine performance like never before. It maintains the engine by keeping it clean from carbon deposits. Goil Super XP Ron 95 is designed to burn slowly and thus improves fuel economy, making you save money after several kilometers.
At the end of round 2, the scores are Kintampo Senior High School, 7 points. Oti Boateng Senior High School, 10 points. Holy Child School, 22 points. Round 3. Round 3 is where we have the problem of the day. And at stake in this round is the Prudential Life Insurance NSMQ star, which will be awarded to the school that earns a perfect score of 10 points for the problem of the day. At this stage, the star is worth 2,400 Ghana cedis to the team. All the best. And for the problem of the day, so I'll read out a problem to you, and when I'm done reading, the bell will go to indicate that you can start work. You'd have 4 minutes to present an answer on the screen. At the end of 4 minutes, if the bell goes, you sit down, and I'll come to the screen and evaluate your answer. I'll come back to my seat and explain the solution and explain how I awarded the marks, okay? So they can go to their screen. You can stand in front of the screen whilst I read the question with your script. I don't want to steal some of your time with your movement, so, okay. So you can just look at the camera, look to the audience with your script whilst we read. Okay. So the problem of the day. Hydroponics is a solution culture that is utilized to raise plants in a soilless medium. Explain this technique. Most crops are still cultivated on land. Start work. stop work? Okay, you can take your seat. This problem of the day from biology said hydroponics is a solution culture that is utilized to raise plants in a soilless medium. And you have to explain why, in spite of the success of this technique, most crops are still cultivated on land. So these are some of the disadvantages associated with hydroponics and why crops are still cultivated on land. Regular root aeration for normal growth of plants is required. For maximum growth, the solution needs to be replaced frequently. There are undesirable pH changes due to the loss of certain ions that are quickly absorbed. It's an expensive technique. The handling and setting up of this technique needs much investment, more than soil-based production. There are chances of these methods spreading waterborne diseases. And also, due to lack of knowledge, it is not practiced by traditional farmers. So these were the answers I was expecting. Any 5 of these and you have 2 marks for each to give you your 10 marks. Holy Child School. Holy Child mentioned that it was expensive, and also because of lack of knowledge, it's not practiced as much. And so they had 2 marks. These were the correct answers they had from everything they wrote. So 2 marks for each. That will give them 4 out of 10. Oti Boateng didn't have any of my answers, so they have 0. Kintampo SHS as well, they didn't have any of the answers I was expecting, so they also have 0. So this brings us to the end of round 3.
Chat to us anytime, anywhere. Access our virtual assistant, the APSA bot, 24/7. That's Africanacity. That's APSA. Chat.
Round 4. In round 4, I would ask the schools, I would read out statements to the schools and expect them to tell me if the statement I read out is true or false. If they answer correctly, they have 2 points. If it's incorrect, -1. However, if a school chooses not to answer or they are bailed out, it becomes available to the 2 remaining schools to answer. If they answer correctly, the same 2 points. If it's incorrect, -1. In this round, I'll start Oti Boateng. If log to the log base A of B equals 1/C, then B equals A to the power -C. Yes, Ebenezer.
True.
No, it's false. Kintampo. 3 log x plus 1 equals log 10x to the power 3. Yes, Ernest.
Madam, is true.
Yes, it's true. Holy Child. If log base B of A equals C, then A equals B to the power C. Yes, Nelly.
True.
Yes, that's true. Oti Boateng. A measurement is accurate if it has more significant figures than the true value. Yes, Solomon.
True.
No, it's false. Kintampo. An accurate value must be identical to the true value. Yes, Ernest.
False.
Yes, it's false. Holy Child. 2 measurements of the same quantity can be different from each other and still be accurate. Yes, Nelly.
True.
Yes, it's true. Oti Boateng. A diploid cell has half the number of chromosomes as a haploid cell. Yes, Solomon.
False.
Yes, it's false. Kintampo. A diploid cell has 4 times the number of chromosomes as a haploid cell. Yes, Ernest.
False.
Yes, it's false. Holy Child. A diploid cell has 2 times the number of chromosomes as a haploid cell. Yes, Nelly.
True.
No, it's false. Oti Boateng. For a first-order reaction, the half-life is independent of the initial reactant concentration. Yes, Solomon.
True.
Yes, it's true. Kintampo. Adding a catalyst to a second-order reaction increases the activation energy of the reaction. Yes, Ernest.
False.
Yes, it's false. Holy Child. In an exothermic reaction, the sum of internal energies of the products is lower than that of the reactants. Yes, Nelly.
True.
Yes, it's true. Oti Boateng. The lines with equations x plus 2y equals 10 and 2x plus y equals 5 are perpendicular. Yes, Ebenezer.
False.
Repeat that.
False.
Yes, that's correct. Kintampo. The lines with equations x plus y equals 2 and y equals 5 minus x are parallel. Yes, Ernest.
Madam, is true.
Yes, it's true. Holy Child. The lines with equation 3x plus y equals 5 and x minus 3y equals 5 are perpendicular. Yes, Nelly.
True.
Yes, it's true. Oti Boateng. The intensity of sound observed at a distance of 1 meter from a sound source is 4 times the intensity observed at a distance of 2 meters from the source. Yes, Solomon.
True.
Yes, that's true. Kintampo Senior High School. A graph of sound intensity from a source against squared distance from the source is a straight line. Yes, Ernest.
Madam, is true.
No, that's a false statement. Holy Child. The intensity of sound observed at a distance of 1 meter from a sound source is half the intensity observed at a distance of 0.5 meter from the source. Nelly.
False.
Yes, that's false. Oti Boateng. The apical meristem in the root is located behind the root cap. Yes, Solomon.
False.
No, it's true. Kintampo. The apical meristem in the root produces cells which become incorporated into the root cap. Yes.
Madam, is true.
Yes, it's true. Holy Child. The apical meristem in the root gives rise to the primary meristematic tissues. Yes, Nelly.
True.
Yes, that's true. Oti Boateng. The oxidation state of carbon in calcium carbide is -2. Yes, Solomon.
True.
No, it's false. It's -1. Kintampo. The oxidation state of carbon in methanol and methanoic acid are the same.
COVID-19 has changed the world, but despite the challenges, the spirit of Africanacity is still alive. It's in the tenacity of the men and women keeping us going. It's in the creativity you use to work, teach, and do it all. And it's in the ingenuity of all those who are making a difference. To everyone still getting things done, your Africanacity inspires us.
Round 5. Round 5 is where we have the riddles. And in this round is the Goal Riddle Bonanza, which will reward a school that answers either 3 or 4 riddles correctly. At this stage, 3 correct riddles are worth 1,200 Ghana cedis. At the end of round 4, here are the scores. Oti Boateng Senior High School, 14 points. Kintampo Senior High School, 20 points. Holy Child School, 39 points. This brings us to round 5, where we have the Goal Riddle Bonanza. This bonanza will seek to reward a school that answers either 3 or 4 riddles correctly. At this stage, 3 correct riddles are worth 1,200 Ghana cedis, and 4 correct riddles are worth 1,600 Ghana cedis to the team. So for the rules of this particular round, I'll read out clues to the riddles in succession. And at any point, if you are comfortable or confident with an answer, you ring your bell. I'll pause and allow you to give me your answer. If your answer is correct on the first clue, 5 points. On the second clue, 4 points. On the third clue or any thereafter, 3 points. However, if your answer is incorrect, you stay out of that particular riddle and the 2 other schools will compete for it. Okay. So can we hear the bells from the schools? Holy Child School. Oti Boateng Senior High School. Kintampo Senior High School. Okay. Our first riddle. I am built to take unexpected shocks. I could also be seen as being able to stop 2 large states from open confrontations. But I am not a state, but a reagent. I have the characteristic property to stop unwanted change. I am in my elements if the expected change is due to addition of small amounts of acids or bases. Yes, Kintampo.
Buffer solution. Buffer solution.
I'll take it. That was the last clue, so 3 points. I'll take that again. I am one of the many unique organelles in a cell. I am generally considered to have originated from endosymbiotic cyno. Yes, Kintampo.
Mitochondria.
No, that's incorrect. Yes, Holy Child. Yes.
Chloroplast.
That is correct. I was reading the second clue, so 4 points. Our next riddle. I am a thermodynamic process. I am accompanied by changes in internal energy. Whenever work is involved with me, processes, I am a process. Yes, Holy Child.
Isobaric process.
Repeat that.
Isobaric process.
No. I occur with no changes in a measure to the degree of disorder in a system. Yes, Oti Boateng.
Entropy.
No. Okay, so for Kintampo. I am the thermodynamic process in which entropy remains constant. Yes, Kintampo.
Madam, enthalpy.
No, repeat that.
Enthalpy.
No. I have the isentropic process. Our last riddle. I am a power. I am an index. I am an exponent. I am the power a number should be raised to obtain another number. If a to the power x equals y, then x equals log to the base a. Yes, Holy Child.
Anti-logarithm.
Come again.
Anti-logarithm.
No. Then x equals, I'll take the clue again. If a to, okay, Oti Boateng.
Indices.
No. If a to the power x equals y, then x equals log to the base a of y. I have rules unto myself, such as the product rule. Who am I? Yes, Kintampo. Yes.
Change of base.
No. No, the answer is logarithm. That brings us to the end of round 5.
Chat to us anytime, anywhere. Access our virtual assistant, the APSA bot, 24/7. That's Africanacity. That's APSA. COVID-19 has changed the world, but despite the challenges, the spirit of Africa
Kintampo